Hey, what's up guys? This is Revan and welcome to the first episode of Amateur Hour. For this first episode, I will be reviewing Music Jukuru's gameplay. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. So he said that this was more of an objective type gameplay. So off the start, we see them doing a nice little rush. They have two guys going top control, one going rail side, and Music decides to go summit. A little tip off the start, I wouldn't really rush down summit. Off the start, I'd kind of wait back because they could easily nade you. You'll see me throw a lot of pre-nades towards Summit, but he does a great job getting behind Eventual and taking him out. Now his flag is pulled, so he should be playing a little bit passively, waiting for the flag to come to him. Looks like he's doing a good job going over towards back gen boxes. He knows that the flag is coming to rails. Sees a guy coming gens. Luckily, he does not get seen. And his teammate did get the flag, so he pulls. Good job. Now he knows there's one more guy. It looks like there are two more guys at rails. Great job getting away from that gunfight. He probably wouldn't have won that, but there's guy A-Box. He does a nice job with the pistol kill. And it looks like his team's getting the cuts. Now, since he brought it bottom control, his team needs to cut off Summit and rail side. And it looks like he should be able to get this first cap. Nice plays by Music, and his team did a great job slaying right there. That's going to allow Music to push right back up, and they're going to maintain a nice setup. So he knows that his team is away from top control right now, so he's holding it for his team. Sees two guys on a computer, nades one guy. Ooh, I don't think you saw the second guy, but no need to worry. Alright, so off this respawn, you're spawning in your back summit building, and you're throwing some stuns over near C-Dom. Good choice. You hop up, and your teammate just got a nice two-piece, and you take out the third on C-side rail, so now you gotta be pushing. I don't really like pushing over towards the rail side. I feel it's a bit too open. I would choose to go inside control, dip out towards summit or main door. But you got a very good nade kill, and someone on the other team killed themselves. Now right here, you and your teammate are pretty much watching the same thing for a little bit, and those seconds could be key. You should try to recognize that you're watching the same thing a little quicker and dip out a bit quicker too. You just got outshot there, nothing you could do. That's kind of like a 50-50 battle. Either you win it or you don't. So off this spawn, you throw some stuns into control. Good job. You're throwing another stun over summit, and you're throwing a nade there. And you did see someone come up towards someone's computer. I would suggest save that grenade. Nades are so important in every game type, and you really didn't even get a hit mark with that first stun, so I would save the nade. So you're going over towards A-Box, getting the cuts for Starstruck, who's running the flag. Now you know that there's two guys pushed all the way up summit. You need to rotate back with your flag, and you're doing a good job right now. Now you know they pulled. I like this play right here. You don't know if he's going summit or where he's going, so you decide, if he does go summit, then I could cut him off. And it looks like the flag is going summit. You just got taken out twice there over near that main door, but it looks like they did get that cap, so things just didn't go your team's way right there. No big deal, but you rotate back off your death, and you did a good job. Every death on CTF, what you want to do is you just want to rotate back to your flag and make sure it's safe. You don't want the other team going near your flag, and you did a great job getting back that time. Now you saw that guy top control. Good job winning and not shooting early, but unfortunately you got taken out and you're getting shot from two sides. Now you're spawning over near that B staircase, and what I recommend when you're spawning there is look top control. If top control is clear, then dip out summit. You really don't want to be seen, and you could play a really sneaky role when you're there. Now, I don't really support pushing generators. That's usually where you want the other team to spawn, unless you're going for a rail pull. So if you're going to pull this flag rails, then by all means push gens, get your team set up for a generator pull. So your teammate got a nice two-piece nade. Now all you got to do is look over towards A-Dom, and there you go. You're pulling rails. You knew you had that spawn blocked off. Good job. Just make sure you look at your A-Box right here. There you go. Throwing a nade there. And you could actually throw your grenade while running. You didn't have to stop and line up the grenade. If you could line up that grenade before you go around the corner, that'd help you out a lot more. So you know that they pulled your flag, and there's a guy top control. Good job stunning him and allowing your teammates to get the kill, because when you're playing an objective role like this, you're so focused on getting the flag out. And I'll post some gameplays of me playing a lot more objective mindset, and you're not really too worried about kills. You're trying to play sneaky, and you're trying to play fast. You just want to get the flag to your base, and you want to cap that flag, and that's really all you're worried about. So off this first side, you're 10-6 with 2 caps, which is really good when you're an objective mindset player. So off this side, you're throwing a pre-nade over near C-Dom. didn't get any hit marks, and you threw a stun as well. So it looks like C-Dom's all clear. There's a guy near your C connector, and he takes you out on your side. Nothing you could really do there. So if this spawn, you're spawning a Dom now, I would suggest dipping out Summit, but you know there's a guy top control, and you see that guy rails. You should get this nade kill, hopefully you do. Good job. Alright, but there's a nade, dodge it. Oof. Unfortunately, he threw a nade. I would suggest when there's a nade near you, you want to dive. You don't want to try running and sprinting, you want to just dive. In that Hanoi video, someone threw a nade at me top theater, and I was able to dive away from it. It allows you to just go further distance a little bit faster. So off this spawn, you're spawning in gens, and you're pushing up rail side. You know that Frostology has your flag, and he's pushing up Summit. So you take out this guy near C-Dom, but they cap your flag. I would suggest, you know, maybe when you're halfway up that rail side, you throw some stuns at the flag, just to try to slow him down, and you may have been able to stop that if, you know, maybe your teammate hit a stun and then you hit a stun after. So you drop down Summit, and that he was just already aiming, and nothing you could do there off that. So off this one, you're spawning at A-Dom again. You decide to go Summit. You're looking around for Demand, who just killed you, and it looks clear. I would suggest pre-aiming around that corner you just passed. A lot of people will be sitting behind that rock, so just as a precaution, just zoom in around the corner, give yourself a fighting chance. So you saw this guy near the propane. You're going to take him out. Good job. Now you want to try to go for a pull. I would go for a pull there, and I would throw stuns at C-Dom because that's where they're going to be spawning. You know, throw some stuns, slow them down, just get that flag and get to Summit. But it looks like he was already waiting for you. You did a good job flanking them around their spawn. It looks like propane's clear. You get one guy near that mid staircase, and now you should be going for the flag. Oof, you're checking those spawns. You had that spawn blocked off. You were close enough. You probably could have got a pull. And now they're going to be spawning near C-Dom, so you got to be aware of them coming up those side stairs. You're going down the far staircase, and it looks like C-Dom is clear, and your team is inside control, and there's a guy top control. Let's take a look at the score right now. You're tied 2-2, so you're not really in a rush to get the lead. You want to make sure you can actually cap it. So you're pulling the flag down to C-Dom, and you got to make sure you check your B stairs right here. Yeah, I see on the minimap that they did get that B stair spawn, so your team has to cut off main door and Summit. You got to be pushing right now, because if they get top control, then there's really nothing you can do, and they're going to get that return every time. You got to at least get behind some cover. You should be able to get that dive in if you're that close. There we go. Now you know there's one at Summit. Your teammate does a great job of helping you with that kill. So now you're going to be able to push back up. You're checking your mid alley, you're checking gens, and this is what you want to do after a flag cap. You want to hold your ground. You want to make sure that the other team can't touch your flag. So right now you know Haze Tube just pulled your flag, and you're trying to push Summit, which is a great play. You got to spawn at Summit. You should be able to get into their spawn by the time the flag gets halfway. Now, I would not stun top control there or C-Dom. I'd wait till you have full view of the flag. You don't really want to give away your position too quickly or too easily. So you just killed Frostology, you just killed your teammate, and you're pulling rails again. Unfortunately, there's a guy top control, and he took you out. So nothing you can do there. You guys are up by one flag with 50 seconds left, so you want to play a bit more passively. You're doing a good job just letting your teammates spawn, getting them good spawn. So now you're the last one alive. You did a good job stunning the flag, and you're checking your back. I wouldn't really challenge that. I would have focused more on the flag carrier, but you guys got a gen spawn, and that's where the flag pulled, so you got a good return. And with 30 seconds left, you need to rotate back. I would not even try to challenge anything out of gens, because you have no cover from this spot. If they're top control, they have the railing, and they're in somewhat of a head glitch, and they can easily fight you. Once again, 15 seconds left. There's really no reason to leave your spawn, especially since you have the flag cap lead. So right now you're 17-16 with 3 caps, and you're going to improve the win for your team. So you're just going to get an easy kill and a return, pad those stats, and it looks like this gameplay is over. So you finish 18-16 with 3 caps. You did a good job. A few mistakes here and there. If you would have looked one way, you probably could have got a few more kills. If you would have pulled early, you probably could have got a few more caps, but overall you played very well. Your team got 5, 6, 7 returns, which is a little weird. It's a little upsetting to have that of a high count of returns. That just shows that, you know, you're letting them sneak into your base, but you're stopping them in their tracks. And the other team got 4 returns, which means, you know, alright, we were able to touch their flag 4 times. Where did we go wrong? Did we hit all our cutoffs? And on Summit, it's really like a wide open map, pretty much. There are a lot of places you could sneak through, so you just gotta make sure you hit all those cutoffs. And I really hope you guys enjoyed my first amateur breakdown. Hopefully, if you guys enjoy this series, I'll do a lot more. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Thanks again for watching, and thank you, Music Juguru. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but thank you for the gameplay, and I'll talk to you guys later.